Hello everybody. It's May the 3rd and I'm on the 405 freeway going to Beverly Hills. I have an appointment and I'm getting off here at sunset, which is about a half a mile from here, and I'll be taking historic Sunset Boulevard from the 405 freeway to the through Bel Air first, and then through Beverly Hills. And got to be careful here. So I just got off the freeway. And it's a pretty warm day today. So I'm going to try to get by an historic home known as Greystone. And Greystone was a mansion in Beverly Hills that is about 46,000 square feet. And it was built by the oil baron Edward Doheny, and it is on Doheny. I believe there's a Doheny Drive and a Doheny Lane. I can't remember specifically, but it's on Doheny. And the home was finished being built in 1928. Edward Doheny built it for his son, Edward Doheny Jr., and then just a few months after the completion of the estate, Edward Doheny Jr. died at the mansion in a murder-suicide in February of 1929. And his wife Lucy continued living at that estate until about 1955, when she sold the property for, I believe it was either $3.5 million or $5 million. And she built a property next door called the Knoll. And the Knoll was a fantastic, beautiful property. I think it was on 10 acres. It's still there to this day. And it was at one time owned by Dino De Laurentiis, and also by Kenny Rogers, and I believe the last owner was Marvin Davis. But anyway, the original Greystone, the 46,000 square foot house, was originally on about 115 acres. And when Lucy Doheny sold the property, part of the property was sold to Paul Truesdale, and he built what is today known as the section of Beverly Hills known as Truesdale Estates. And that was the approximately 100 acres north of the house that was, at the time, back in the late 1920s, it was I think it was orange groves. But the house today, Greystone, if I have my information correct, is on approximately 15 acres of land, and it has been the site of many movie and television productions. You can probably Google that and see which shows it's been in. But it's definitely one of the biggest estate properties in Beverly Hills. So it's very interesting. So I'll take some videos of that when I get there. I'm right now at Veteran and Sunset. So I'm right at the area of UCLA. Hope you're all doing great today. It's a beautiful day. It's a little warm out, but it's a very nice day. So we're just going along here on Sunset, traveling eastbound. And to our right is the campus of UCLA. And I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the area, the mansion where Michael Jackson passed away on June the 25th of 2009. We're right now at Stone Canyon in Sunset. And we're coming up on Copa de Oro. If you turn left on Copa de Oro and go up a few blocks, you would be near the home of Ronald Reagan, where he spent his final years before passing away. It's a beautiful property. Also up in that location was the home of Tarzan. And that house was very interesting because it had a kind of like a moat around it where you could swim. He could swim the entire circumference of his property in a big, long, continuous pool. Years ago, that home used to be vacant, and I honestly don't know if it's ever been torn down or refurbished or what, but and we're coming up here on Bel Air Street. There's the historic Beverly Hills Hotel. I believe that was referred to as the Hotel California in the famous album. Okay, we're up here on Doheny Road, and the mansion is right in front of us. I'm going to drive by the front gates. And we're at Cord Circle, and this is where the man by the name of Cord, who I guess owned the company that made the vehicle, the Cord, lived. But here's the front gate. This is just a little gatehouse right here for this mansion, right in front of me. And look at how substantial this is. Just how beautiful that is. And that's the entrance to Greystone. There's a park ranger there. And you can see the mansion. Well, you can't really see it up there on the hill, but it's there. And I think this mansion is closed. Something said it was closed, so it may not be open to the public. But it used to be. Right now I'm on Doheny Road, and I'm about a block east of the mansion. You can see it up there. And the mansion property, the house is about, oh, I don't know, 1,000 feet set back from the street. And this is right at the corner of Loma Vista and Doheny Road. So you can see there's the house up in there. You can see that's a pretty good view of it. It's kind of obscured. But I'm going to walk down here a little farther and see if I can see it a little better. Probably not. There's some activity going on at the front gate. Once again, that big stone structure right there is just some kind of a gatehouse. And there's the front gate of the property. And you can see the house up there. It's got a slate roof. That's about all I can show you for now. But of course they named this road Doheny Road after Edward Doheny, the oil man. He was also, of course, infamously involved in the Teapot Dome scandal. So there's two streets with the name Doheny. This is Doheny Road, and then there's another Doheny down here. Maybe it's the same Doheny. We'll find out in a second, but I think it's different. We're coming back down to Sunset now. There used to be a hamburger hamlet right down here. I think it's still there. Well, it says Roku Sushi and Tapanaki. I think that's where the Hamburger Hamlet used to be years ago. And apparently we still are on Doheny Road. Doheny Road kind of veers off toward the south here. I always thought that it was a different street, maybe Doheny Lane or Doheny Boulevard or something, but it looks like it's also Doheny Road. So there's only one street named Doheny, and it extends north and south, and then it goes east and west up where the mansion is. If you'll remember, I was on Doheny Road a couple of, 3 weeks ago, and I did a video on that house that had the menagerie of sculptured animals in the front yard area, and I think I mistakenly referred to the giraffes as zebras. Of course, they had zebras there, but not when I was showing you the giraffes. And that's just about 2 miles from here, going in this direction. Anyway, I will put some photographs together of that mansion, and you may want to read about it. If you Google Greystone Mansion, Beverly Hills, you can read all about it, because it's quite a fascinating story. Hope you enjoy it.